Okay, here we are. Jack and I came up here and took this capacitor off. You can see that tiny little thing up there in the right corner that the wires go to, that little silver thing. And that kick starts the motor. We took it in and it was bad, and we put a new one on. And I came up here this morning and put that on there and kind of rewired everything and renutted everything and made sure everything was secure. And it did work, but I wanted to test it again after I got everything back together just to make sure. This is the attic. Over there is one side of the house, and over here is the other side of the house. And you can see where there's a little bit of light coming in. That's the soffits that kind of go around the house. And what this fan does, when this thermostat gets triggered and it goes over 120 degrees, it pushes the air from this side through the soffits over to the other side, through those soffits, and helps to cool it down. So I'm going to use a little lighter here. Just going to kind of keep that on that thermostat and see if this little $10 capacitor really was the problem. Look at that. Awesome. Then that big mamma jamma turns on, and immediately I feel about 10 or 20 degrees cooler. It is pretty hot up here, even though it's cold outside. So there you go. We got the attic fan working. It broke last summer. We never got around to fixing it. And we replaced that little capacitor right up there for $10. We did the heater when we first moved in here. The motor when we first moved in here, because the old motor was bad. I think it was about 75 bucks, but it was a lot more work. So thank goodness that's all working good. It was just a capacitor. And now we're going to have awesome ventilation through our attic. Anytime this guy gets tripped to go over 120 degrees, it is pretty cold, so it should turn back off right away, even though I had a little lighter on it. Usually cools that down right away. And you can kind of see how efficient it works. Got to be careful walking up here. A little lantern with me, and you got to walk on the boards. But see, yeah, just that fast, about 40 seconds or so, it cooled this whole attic down, even though I had a kind of a lighter on that. So there you go. Back up in operation, hopefully to last for many more years.